like as far as the length of it and stuff and where you ended, it was exactly perfect.
And the first one tore a picture of a dead and hanging man who was kissing foreign fishes that flew right out from his hand. And when I put my arms around him, felt the blushing blood run through my cheeks and an airiness around him. When his tongue began to speak and he said, "Oh boy, you are so pretty, enough to wrap tied in rice paper string." And when I finally kissed him, the whole world began to ring, lost like a bell that's tipping over with two cracks along both sides. And I knew the world was over, so I took a look
Hey, boys.
outside and watched the fires that were reaching up to the weather.
Getting Over It's finally out. I've been watching people, well, I haven't really been watching, but I've been keeping up with it. And it looks fun, but it hasn't been out for a while. No more music titles? It should show up in a minute or two in a stream box. Like below the stream, an extension. I'm just experimenting with it. I can pull it up if it doesn't work soon. Which, it doesn't really work in the beginning, so I may have to actually. Extensions don't work on the Twitch app. Well, this song is Song Against Sex by Neutral Milk Hotel, if you're curious. Be starting shortly. I look forward to this one. It seems like it's not a rage game. Well, it could be, depending on how eccentric your streamer is, but I think it'll be a fun time, at least. If nothing else. You know, and I should really do a timer on the shirt one so people don't spam it. It is 100% a rage game. That's what I love to hear. Oh, you know what? I took that 2017 in review thing on Spotify and I posted it in the Discord, but I haven't shown it on stream yet. Because it's been a couple days since I've streamed. You could probably easily guess what my top like 5 artists are. In fact, do it. I want to see someone who can guess the closest. You don't even have to know me that well. If you've shown it to one stream, you've heard every name once. That's my challenge to you. Give you 10 seconds. Here's a hint. The band we're listening to is one of them. Anyone make the new mods list? Oh yeah, I should mention that too. I will be, I've just about got my decisions in on the new mods, which will probably be implemented sometime after this stream, or throughout this weekend, but it'll be soon. No official announcements yet, though. One Weezer, 2 Weezer, 3 Weezer, 4 Weezer, 5 Weezer. Close, buddy. You were close. Oh, that's a little low quality. Whatever. Ozma was my top artist, which doesn't surprise me. Weezer was second, still up there. Ovens, Neutral Milk Hotel, expected. Waves, I did not expect Waves to be up there. That one caught me by surprise. I didn't think I listened to that much Waves. Must have been early in the year. The thing is, I've been listening to a lot more, many more different artists this year, but those are still the bands I always go to listen to when I need, like, inspiration or something. Anyways, about to start. Getting Over It. Nope, that's not Getting Over It. That's my desktop. Getting Over It. Getting Over my desktop. And Twitch chat. Oh god, it's... all my captures are fucked. Here. just listen to that beautiful music. How do we view the list? What list? Oh. Song request isn't currently on, but good try. First time playing this game. I can already tell that, yeah, it is a rage game. Oh god. This might be a long stream, fellas. Good as time as ever to tell stories, right? So, in the past week, I found a nearby bookstore that I liked. You know, the best stories always start at bookstores. Damn. And I liked a lot of what I saw. So when I went to the register, they asked me, or like the nice lady there asked me if I wanted to like get a membership. And I said yeah, because I expect to be going there again soon. And she asked my name, and I just say Justin. And after spelling out my last name, I clarify that it's Justin with a Y. And I usually don't tell people because it's too much of a hassle. But she seemed like a nice lady, and she'd get a laugh out of it. And I say, yeah, I don't usually tell people because it's just a hassle.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over.
And then she says...
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home, and
let me let this guy finish.
Spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino, and then put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding, and then...
The librarian looks me in the eyes and said... Yeah, I wouldn't be telling people that name either. They probably, like, offer you the gay products. What? She said it with a smile on her face, like she was just trying to make a joke, and I'm like... I'm not sure if she could tell that that was a really socially awkward thing to say. I know she wasn't trying to be, like, homophobic with it. But goddamn, librarian, that's fucking... out of nowhere.
Don't worry. I'll save your progress always.
I didn't question her on it. I wasn't like, man, that's a really offensive thing to say. Maybe I should have, but I was just like, yeah, that's why I don't tell people my name. That's why I don't spell it. Certainly an interesting conversation.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking.
Anyways, that's the story of how I got roasted by a librarian.
Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games.
God.
And B games are rough assemblages.
I got
of found
2 books
objects.
at the bookstore.
Designers slap them together
One is
very
called...
quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a
It's
following.
a writer.
They're built more
reminded
for
me
the
of
joy
Dimitri
building
Martin.
them than as polished products.
It's like called adulthoodism or something. Let me go get it. Adultolescence. That's it. I posted a picture of it in the Discord because it had like a really weird Tumblr-y advice thing where it's like sometimes I can't even fucking say it off the top of my head. It's so weird. Like, let me just open to a random page in this book and show you what it's like. Here's some weird ones. I want to find one. Here's advice number 8. Be grateful for everyone you meet. BC, everyone X, every shitty friend was in your life for a reason, even if it was just to introduce you to a cool movie or make you listen to your favorite new band for the first time. And if not, honestly, they seem kind of boring as fuck anyways, so good riddance. Weird ass book. But it had some clever lines. The other one I got was Uzumaki. Not like Naruto Uzumaki, but it is a it is a manga. It's like a fucking huge horror story manga book that does not have an anime adaptation, and I thought, fuck it. What better way to go to sleep than with horror manga? I haven't read that one yet, but it looked interesting. Ooh. Anyways, I'll let you know how the books go. The adult lessons one is kind of like a poetry book, which I didn't see myself as that kind of person, but I realized that the Dimitri Martin books could be, you could call them poetry, I guess. I call them art. That's a Junji Ito book. Maybe so. I don't judge books by their cover. I don't read names. I just buy books. I don't even look at them. I don't even look at the book, I just buy it. That's why I got a membership. Alright, slow and steady is how you do this. Bennett talked about how he failed so many times trying to beat his own game, and it took him like 7 hours. Oh boy. I'm in for a long run, aren't I? I made it over the house, that's good. House was giving me trouble. No! God!
You just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration. A real
Not a
punch in the
rage
gut.
game. It's not a rage game. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. This one does. I don't think anyone will give a shit about this, but it snowed today in Georgia. Snow in Georgia is a myth, like Sasquatch or Jesus. So when we got it, it was a big deal. My boxer is afraid of snow. He's a little
Hello,
pussy.
Funch. Speaking of spooky things, have you or any close family experienced anything supernatural? Also, get funked.
Get funked. My aunt, or not my aunt,
In
my
a certain
nana.
way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game.
Okay.
It's built almost
My
entirely out
nana
of found and recycled
thoroughly
parts.
believes the
And
second
it's one of
floor
the
of her
most
home is
unusual and
haunted
unfriendly games of its
because
time.
like the chair will move when
In
she's
it, your task
downstairs
is
and
simply
stuff,
to
and she'll
drag
hear
yourself up a
creaking in the
mountain with a
walls.
hammer.
And I say, Nana, I think
That
you just
act
have
of climbing,
rats.
in the digital world
She doesn't
or in real
believe me.
life, has certain essential properties that give the
My
game
older
its flair.
brother adamantly
No amount
believes
of
that
forward
he's
progress is
dealt with
guaranteed.
paranormal
Some
activity in
cliffs
his
are
life.
too sheer or too slippery.
Personally,
And the
I'm a
player is
skeptic. I don't
constantly,
really believe in
unremittingly in danger
ghosts.
of falling and losing everything.
but a lot of my family is very superstitious.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking,
And kinda
you're standing
believe
next
in
to this
ghostly
dead tree
ghosts.
that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an
I'm
hour
trying to
to
get
over
like
that
on
tree.
the.
A
Oh,
lot of
God,
people
this
never
is
got
bad.
past it. You prod and you poke at it,
Oh,
exploring the
no,
limits of
that's
your
a lot
reach and your
Oh, I
strength,
saved it.
trying to
I
find a way
saved it,
up and
guys.
over.
Oh
There's a
my
sense
God,
of
he's
truth
doing
in
it.
That lack of compromise.
Stop me.
Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that
Okay.
sense,
I gotta go
every
the other way here.
pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
I made a lot of progress here. I cannot afford to lose it.
The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding.
So what they
that makes the
expect you to
game
do is
uniquely
fling
frustrating.
yourself over this rock. So
But
what
I'm
I'm
not
going to
sure
do is just
Jazro
be super
intended to make a
careful.
frustrating game. The frustration
and
is just
not do that.
essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny
'Cause
thing
there
happened
must
to
be
me
a
as I was
speed
building
run of this
mountain.
game. I
I'd
feel
have an
bad
idea
for
a
anyone
new
who has
obstacle,
to
and I'd build
practice it,
test it,
but I guarantee
and it
you
would
it
usually
exists.
turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder.
So the whole commentary is just basically
Imaginary
him
mountains
talking
built
about how
themselves from our
he
efforts
fucked
to
up at
climb
making the game.
and it's our repeated attempts to
And
reach
that basically
the
made
summit
it an even
that
better
turns those
game.
mountains into something real.
Okay, this one is going to be
When
hard.
you're building a
Oh,
video game
jeez.
world, you're building with ideas. And that
I
can be like
assume
working
you're
with
supposed to,
quick
like,
set
just
cement.
Cling
You
your
mold
way
your
through
ideas into a
this.
certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden
2 minutes and
set
25
until they're
seconds.
immutable, like rock. And at that
It seems
point,
like
you can't
once you
change the
learn
world,
the exact
not
position to
without
put
breaking it
everything,
into pieces and starting
Lord.
fresh with new ideas.
it becomes a lot hard. It becomes a lot easier. Game of memory. That works. I'm almost certain you need to like fling yourself on the edge. Maybe there's just alternate routes. Either way, this is my best bet. It's just like, Lord. Oh no. Okay, I'm not touching anything. I have to think here. I have to touch the lights. The lights are what I need to grapple onto. Ugh. Ugh. At least I figured it out. I was worried there'd be like nothing to do. Pretty much anyone in my family, if you asked, would say like they believe in ghosts, except maybe like my dad. I got a weird family. Ah! Sorry guys, I gotta concentrate here. That's not concentrating. Alright. Let's go. No! Don't panic. Don't go over the edge. Don't panic. I said from the beginning I won't go over the yellow rock. The good thing is like there's a lot of in-betweens here to like get caught on. So it's hard to like lose too much progress. Did I get a sub? Oh shit, I didn't see who it was. That one heavy main. Thanks, man. Technically you're... Well, I'm not a heavy main. I'm a heavy enthusiast. Oh god. Well, I guess you are that one heavy main. See, I know the process of getting through here. It's just like actually getting through here. It's like the difference between... It's like... You can make music in your head when you hum, but you can't translate it onto a keyboard.
Although I am freakish and I wonder about your thoughts on the Shins. Best Coast, San Francisco. Also happy holidays.
I like the Shins. I don't know the other ones. I don't know that much about any of those, though, to be honest. Thank you, though. I'll have to listen to Best Coast and San Cisco. Thanks, Gurgurd. Speaking of, like, translating music out of your head, I sat down with my older brother during the week and taught him how Ableton works. Ableton is a DAW program, a digital... What is it called? Digital audio workstation. It's basically just a program you use to make music. And my brother... My middle brother. My older brother knows music, but my middle one doesn't have a musical bone in his body. So I sat down with him and I'm like, let's make a song, bro. What do you got? And I sat him in front of the keyboard. And, here. This is like how he played the keyboard. For about 1 hour. And I was patient with him. And we came up with a cool thing. I actually really liked what it came out to be. You may see it eventually. But it was just... It was fun to sit down with him and see, like, him try to make music. I can barely make music, but it's just funny to see, like, difference. He didn't even really understand what a metronome was. If you guys don't know, a metronome is like the beats per minute in a song. It's like the drums, basically. And I told him, like, alright, I'm gonna turn on the metronome, and he's like, no, I don't like that sound. It's like... That's not a part of the song, Chase. That's just like to keep you on beat. And then he did this. That's not even me, like, trying to be wacky. He actually did that. That was the song he tried to make. Eventually, he got it down to just, like, hitting single keys. I'm moving it. I'm not even moving anything. God. It's such like a climactic subsound for such anticlimactic gameplay. There's a juxtaposition of my alerts to how energetic my streams are. Thanks. Dongle Expand. I like that name. You can't tell by my emotions, but I like it. I've been on this one for a while. Oh dear. I'm worried I might be here for a little while, folks. Song requests might have to come on to take some pressure off of me. Getting over it is great. Yeah, we'll see about that. I'll tell you, this guy is really toned for someone with half of his torso inside of a pot. And I guess I would be too if I was moving my entire body using only like a hammer. Is it full of water? Or is that urine? Colorless urine. Since it was snowing today, I decided, like, alongside with getting that video out that I posted on my channel, by the way, I would walk around my neighborhood in the snow. And, like, I was planning on just, like, pegging anyone I see with a snowball. I was walking around with one behind my back. But then I learned that 90% of my neighborhood is just, like, teenage girls. And I didn't want to be the guy who got put on a list for running around snowballing teenage girls. So I just dropped it and walked home. It was pretty unfortunate. But it was still cool to get to walk through the snow again. It's been at least 7 years since I've seen snow. It's not as magical as when I was a kid. When I was a kid, snow was like this huge deal because not only is everything different, but like you get out of school and you have like a specific new thing to like do with friends. Go play in it. But when you're a 20-year-old man with no friends, that shit's just like neat. And you go back inside. But I do have a bunch of windows in my room, so I got to like work with the windows open and see all the snow. So at least there's that. Oh, that was close! That was so close! And now I'm stuck. Snow gets old once you have it every year. Oh, no doubt. I got cousins in New York, and I asked them about it, and they're like, no, you can have our snow, whatever. It's an inconvenience. I live on a road right at the top of a very large hill. Like, you could compare the road we live on to, like, a skating park. That's how, like, extreme of a hill it is. So, when it snows, we're basically just stuck up here. We can't drive, because if we drive down this hill, we will go plowing into the woods at the bottom of it. And die. So I just couldn't leave the house all day, and that's how the video got finished, because I literally could not procrastinate even if I tried. How often do you guys get snow?
You've done this part
I want to
before.
see other
You know it's
opinions.
possible. Just do what you did the first time.
But the first time I failed. Okay, I'll do what I did the first time. Rip Funk's family. I mean, my dad can leave, but that's because he has, like, a fucking cool car. The reason I missed the stream yesterday, which I guess I should have said earlier, was because I already apparently made plans with my family to go see the Falcons versus Saints game in Atlanta. And if you know a thing or two about Atlanta, going there is quite a commitment. Like, I already live, like, an hour or so away. And when the game finished, it was a very long drive, so we couldn't get out. But what I found most interesting was in Atlanta, nobody looks where they walk. Everyone just walk. I saw a Vox video the other day talking about, like, streets that don't have road signs. They don't have lights. People just, like, drive and walk in the street, bike share lanes with cars. Basically, it's sort of just a trust system. Everyone goes a little slower, but, you know, you let people through and everyone, like, gets to their destination faster. And I just thought, if they had that in Atlanta, people would be fucking dying every day. Because in Atlanta, pedestrians do not look at cars. They'll just walk in front of you while you're going 30 miles an hour. Like they want to get hit. A lot of people in Atlanta who don't have cars walk through the streets like they want you to fucking run into them. If you're going 30 miles down a road, they'll just jaywalk right in front of you. They won't even look in the direction of your car. They're just like, yeah, fuck you. You gotta stop, otherwise I'll sue you for hitting me. So, tagging that with the fact that no one lets you out. No one lets you in if you're trying to get into a lane. Basically, I wasn't home until like 2 a.m. And at that point, I was kind of tired, so I just like worked on a video and then went to bed. But my team won. Falcons won, baby. Right at the last minute. I'm not even a sports guy. But I was proud. And one memory I have is while we were driving out, because we were going so slow, you could easily look out the window and see what the people who were like, you know, they're in the lots watching the game on TV, drinking beers. All of the Falcons fans were just standing next to the sidewalk waiting for Saints fans to walk by just so they could razz them. And I felt like that was the highlight of their night, standing next to the sidewalk. Whenever a Saints fan walks by, I put down the window and listened. And these fucking Falcon fans would go off on them. It's not even like a joking razz, like, haha, your team played great out there, huh, fella? They would put their hands in front of Saints fans, stop them, and go, guess who fucking lost? Guess who fucking lost? And just totally razz these guys. Like, they try to start fist fights. And I'm like, dude, I know you're drunk out of your mind, but is this what you want to spend? Is this good sportsmanship? One of the guys who was doing that walked up to the car that me and my family were in and just starts, like, eyeballing the car. Like, ooh, got some good windows on it. Like, what the Looked like he was about to take a crowbar to the side of the car and, like, start ragging on us, even though our team won. I don't know. Anyways, if you want to get razzled, I highly recommend Atlanta. You will get fucking razzled. It actually gave me an idea for a brilliant product. And I can't fuck this up. Can't fuck this up. I'm so close. No, no, God. I fucked it up. I forgot what I was saying. Now I'm razzled. I got a sub. Thanks, Green Tree. At least something came out of that shit. I came up with an idea for a jersey. It's a reversible jersey with both teams. For people who don't care that much about sports, but you have to go because you got family who like sports. A reversible jersey with both teams on, like, each side. That way, if your team loses, you can just flip out the jersey and not deal with the razzlement that everyone gives you when you're trying to leave the stadium. Another weird thing, because my dad got, like, fancy seats from work for some reason, but they were, like, hidden from the public. Me and my brothers and my dad, who are the ones that went, were looking around for our seats for 15 minutes, and we couldn't find them anywhere. There were no signs anywhere for the numbers on our seats, and we walked by this super exclusive, like, club. Super, like, high-dollar, just sports club with nothing on, doesn't even have a title. And my brother's like, fuck it, maybe it's in there, I don't know. And we walk up to the gate and we're like, hey, are these seats there? And they're like, yep. And we're all just bewildered, like, why are these seats hidden from the public? Like, you would need a scavenger hunt to find these. It was in the middle of like 5 different, it was in the middle of a huge span, nowhere near anything else. You could easily miss it if you just, like, even if you look directly at it. And when I walked in, some lady, like, greeted me like, yeah, sports! And I didn't know who she was. Overall, though, it's just a very surreal experience. Okay. Now pull myself in slowly. I'm starting to choke. There we go. I'm at the top. Now I gotta position myself without falling. I'm gonna do a B-hop, guys. I gotta do a B-hop to get my... Maybe I don't need to. No, I should have B-hopped. Okay, it's fine. Not over yet. But it's gonna start sliding, so I gotta be quick here. Oh, God. No, God. I want to get it, like, right on that peg. Okay, it's not gonna happen. I just gotta do this quick.
For years now, people have been predicting that games would soon be made out of prefabricated objects, bought in a store.
First section
and
cleared,
assembled
guys.
into a world. And for the most part,
First
that hasn't
stage
happened,
cleared.
because the objects in the stores are trash. I don't mean they look bad or that they're badly made.
Okay, this
although
is...
a lot of them
Whew.
are. I mean they're trash
Take
in the
a
way
rest.
that food becomes trash as
Take
soon as you put it in the
take a
sink.
breather here.
Things are made to be consumed and used in a certain context. And once the moment is gone, they transform into
commentary.
garbage. In the context of technology, those moments pass by in seconds.
Where do I go here? Do I gotta, like... Oh, no. Damn it. I was trying to, like,
Over
see if I could
time,
whack it
we've
away.
poured more and more refuse
okay, this
into
part's not
vast
that hard.
digital landfill that we call the internet. It now vastly outnumbers
It's a little
and
harder than
outweighs
I
the
thought.
things that are fresh and untainted and unused. When everything around us is cultural trash, trash becomes the new medium.
Damn, you
the
gotta do,
lingua
like, a
franca of the
full
digital
spin
age.
on this.
And you can build culture out of trash. But only trash culture. B games, B movies, B music, B philosophy.
Okay, I didn't want to mention this during the stream because I didn't want to be pushy, but it might give you guys something to do. I got t-shirts. If you want more on that, you know where to find out. The main thing I want to share is that I'll have a little competition. Whoever can find, whoever can identify all the references in the picture, I'll give you a free shirt or whatever kind, like mug, long sleeve, doesn't matter. Basically, whoever can figure out and identify, you gotta identify it. Don't just say like, this thing is a reference. tell me like what it is referring to. If whoever gets the most by, I don't know, the end of the night, will get a free shirt on me. Right now, because this has been up in the Discord. If you want a full image, it's in the Discord in the announcements. But it's been up there. The highest right now is like 12, I think. Someone has 12 or 13 correct. Don't post it here. Post it. DM me on Discord. I can't really review it right here, and it's not worth doing on stream. But if you want a chance on that, then join the Discord and DM me it, and try to format it a little bit. Don't like, because the harder you make it to read, the more work I got to do figuring out the winner. That's all I ask. But yeah, just letting you know. If you want something to do, there you go. I feel like I gotta go through there, but how? I must have to like use my body. That's my guess. I'm gonna. Woo, I'm trying to put my body down. All right, on the end. This is tough. Damn it. I'm assuming I gotta like use my body to lift up that crate. Also, you can just buy the shirt if you want, but that's your choice. Oh, that's some progress. I really hope I'm correct on the assumption that I gotta move this with my body. No. Okay, I know what I need to do. I gotta do this. That makes more sense. Well, it doesn't make more sense, but it does explain what I gotta do.
Maybe this is what digital culture is. A monstrous mountain of trash, the ash heap of creativity's fountain.
I appreciate you guys trying to tell me what to do. I'm not a complete idiot. I can figure it out. I don't need help. Maybe I do need help. But not the kind you think. I'm rushing it. This game is going to teach me patience, whether I like it or not. This game is best played without help. Well, yeah. I mean, in general, stream games are best played with the streamer's attempt first, and not getting help until it's in dire need. Guys, I've been eating my Fruit Loops, okay? I can think for myself. Okay, I'm starting to spaz here.
The vertical wall here has a way of getting it harder the more times you try it.
Is that so?
Anger makes you
No!
swing the hammer harder, and that can push you
Yeah, I
away from
believe
it.
him. It does make it harder. The more you try.
Oof, sorry about that.
Well, at least he feels for me. Should watch a speedrun? Oh, I will absolutely watch a speedrun of this. I think I've seen like an 8-minute speedrun, if that counts. Either like way when it first came out, or just like a week speedrun attempt. I've seen videos of people losing a lot of progress, which is what I'm gonna try to avoid. I can handle like a couple resets, but I can't handle too much. I went to the bookstore looking for the book While Mortals Sleep, because I saw Dimitri
There's 3D
Martin
models of breakfast.
had recommended
Gen
it.
X's fanfic novels, scan magazines, green screen Shia
And it's kind of
LaBeouf,
like a
banned
short
stuff
story,
scenes on
theoretical,
Facebook's got lifelike
dystopian
bots with
future book,
unbranded
from what I know.
adverts and candid shots
Unfortunately,
of Kanye
they
and
did not
Taylor
have
Swift
it.
mashups, car crash epic failed gifs, Russian dashcam vids,
That's what I
discussions of
plan on getting
McRibs,
next, though.
discarded, forgotten, unrecycled,
Uh-oh.
muddled.
Ooh,
rotten,
I'm almost certain if I fall down there, I'll lose a lot of progress.
Everything's fresh for about
No,
6 seconds
no.
until some newer thing beckons, and we hit
Scott,
refresh.
stop.
And there's
Just
years
stop,
of
no,
persevering
stop,
disappearing
stop,
into the pile, out of style, out of sight.
Okay, I'll stop talking over him. I'm panicking here a little bit. Oh yeah, is the audio good? Someone mentioned like I'm lower than the narrator. It's like meditation. Oh, what the hell is this shit? What the hell is this
In this
shit?
context, it's tempting to make friendly content that's gentle.
Which way do I
that
gotta
lets you
go?
churn
That way or
through it,
this
but
way?
not earn it.
Ooh.
Why make something demanding if it just gets piled
Slow
up
and
in the
steady wins
landfill,
the race. Tell that
piled in with
to the
blame
hours
game?
of progress I just made in 2 seconds. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to keep going up the ladder or something this way. I'm kind of afraid if I jump at this, then like I'll hit that side and not an actual box or anything. And I'm just gonna go right because I can't even get a look at the left side. To the right and down. What? No. Okay, I'm gonna peek down there. That? I gotta get over there? Okay.
Whoa.
It's so tight. Okay. Through the fire. I really like your shirt, and come the fuck down. If you do, calm down. Thank you. I was really worried that shirt would... people wouldn't like it, so thank you. I gotta get on the stairs. No, it's all
Oh, it
over.
happen again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. It could have been worse. At least I know the route now, right? I give kudos whoever made this. This is unique. This is like something you would find in a 2008 Flash game, but like way less quality. It would be like Flash.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
I'm trying to bash my head in. Is this all the way like at the beginning? I'm all the way at the beginning now. Whew, okay, well, we got some work ahead of... I got nowhere to walk. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not walking anywhere.
Get nasty over there, boy.
Damn. Damn.
Going down the road feeling bad.
Oh, it's gonna make me cry. I'm gonna break into tears.
Going down the road feeling bad and ain't
That's so
gonna be
disheartening.
this way.
I've had my heart broken before, and I think this is a worse feeling than that. Is this gonna play like the whole time until I get back to where I was? I gotta keep going. It's what real men do.
Down in the jail on my knees.
Sing along? Well, I don't know the lyrics yet, but for some reason, I think I may get familiar pretty quickly.
They feed me on cornbread and cheese.
Cornbread and cheese. This is a southern song. Something my papa would listen to. Oh yeah, do you guys remember how I said, like, my papa wanted me to build a computer for my cousin? Well, my papa gave my cousin my number, and now every day I get a fucking message from this guy. Hey Jackson, if you're watching this, I love you, man. He said he also watches my streams sometime. But he keeps asking me for information on how to on what Alienware to buy. And he's like, hey, can you give me a monitor for free? And I'm like, bitch, what have you done for me? Hey, you can tell me everything I need to upgrade, right? You need to upgrade your fucking attitude. Hey, Jackson, if you're watching this, I love you, man. He was looking at an Alienware. I convinced him out of it. Unfortunately, I think he started looking at a cyber power. And I just couldn't deal with it anymore, so I said, yeah, go for it. It's not like it's a bad... I mean, it's not a good computer, I'm not gonna say that, but... You could do worse, I guess. Just that... I tried to convince him to just build it himself, but it... You know how it is trying to convince people to build the computer themselves. They think it's like rocket science and they don't want to try. Convince him to buy a Chromebook. You devil. Oh, Lord. Lordy, Lord. Cornbread. I don't know if I can make this. I'm sure I can. Literally just heard someone talking about paying people to build computers for them earlier today. I guess there's really no shame in like paying a service to build for you if you're not if you're a normie and you don't know very much about computers and you can't afford or don't want to put the time in to like figure out how to build. There's nothing wrong with like paying someone to build for you. Just don't get cheated on it, you know?
Hang in there. Don't let it get to you.
Don't go to like a...
But also, let it get you a little
Go to
bit.
like Geek Squad where they'll make you pay fucking $1,000 so they can put a bunch of McAfee fucking plugins on your computer. Either like pay someone you know is good with them, or find a good local place that isn't a scam. Not that I know very much about local places, but usually if the guys there like are into computers, they're probably more likely to give you like a decent deal on it. But really, overall, I would advocate building yourself. It's not hard. It's tedious. I will say it's tedious, but it's not hard. That said, I didn't build my last one because it included water cooling, and that was a bit above me. So I had my buddy build that. He sent it to me, and I put in all the other stuff, like the hard drive and all that. I built the one before that, though. And I think I was like 17 or 18 when I built it, so... And Voltroid built one when she was like even younger than that. A long while ago, so it's not that... Age isn't a number when it comes to like learning how to build a computer. Yikes.
Soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears.
During the interview earlier today, Bennett said he originally made the voice lines a much more mocking tone, but then decided to sound like a person trying to be kind but being bad. I'm glad he did. If he was being mocking, that should be like DLC. The mocking voice line package. Good one, you dolt. Oh God, no! Come on! I made it all the way
Is the
back.
happiness I had before.
I made it
That's
all the way
deal.
back.
C.S. Lewis.
Wow. Good lord. It's all gone. I actually like made it back to where I was. I can't yell. If I yell, the game wins. I'm allowed to exclaim. There's a difference between exclaiming and yelling. The difference is when curse words are involved. I haven't quite gotten to the curse word point yet. So technically I'm still winning. That's how I view this. Is the entire game one giant level? I would assume so. Kirby, I think you're the reason I keep losing.
No.
Oh god.
I feel within me a peace above all earthly dignities. A still and quiet
Doesn't even sound like he's
conscience.
trying to be kind. It just sounds like he's trying to be philosophical. I'm not too worried about losing like 2 or 3 jumps worth, because you can kind of get that back in a second. But it's when you go through an entirely different zone that it just crushes you.
Here, have a few dollars for your troubles.
At least I can buy like a single box of tissues. Even though that's not going to be enough at the end of this game. I think so. Quoting random shit isn't really comforting. I'm inclined to agree. If you ride the snake, you're going to want to delete this game. Oh, I don't know what that means, but I look forward to it. Can we request songs to ease the pain? Maybe in a bit. Not right now. I need total concentration for this. This game's like $8, I think, $7.99. I think if this is the kind of thing you can get down with, sort of like novelty flash game type gameplay, then it'd be worth the price. Depends on how much you're into that kind of genre, though. Novelty games. The average game player takes 7 to 11 hours to beat this. Can you, like, save and leave? Or do you have to start from the beginning if you quit? If you have to do it all in one sitting, that's gonna make me sad. I'm trying to, like, propel myself on on the side rock. You can save and leave. Okay, that's good. You know what I need to do? I've been doing this all wrong. You gotta propel yourself. That's how you get up that. Up until you get stuck. There. I'm out of the woodland area. Ooh. There's a point where he says, if you feel mad at me, go ahead and find somewhere to leave and relax. I'll save your progress. Okay. So bare minimum, I gotta get to the save point then. That's nice at least, I guess. It would suck if they just made you do the entire game in one sitting. I'm sure I'd get like some kind of reward for that. Maybe a sociopath award of some sort. I couldn't even imagine doing this with like a controller. Let's try. No, this can't. Okay, well. It's kind of doable. I'm on an Xbox controller right now, by the way. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that.
Better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy
I should
again.
not be doing the
Knowing
Xbox
this,
controller
truly believing
challenge
it, will make you less
right before like a
miserable now.
huge jump. It
Abraham
just doesn't like spin fast enough, I feel like. I guess you can do it, but you gotta really up the sensitivity. In fact, I'm gonna try that. It might help. What if you just made it like maximum? Would that just be like cheating? I hate video games.
That's why
I don't think the max sensitivity is giving me the elite advantage I expected it to. I'm trying to get it on there so I can go down. Come on. Imagine like a multiplayer where you can jump on other people, but you can also like knock them off. That would be a good like co-op game. A good game for like ruining friendships. The high sensitivity, there's something to it that helps, but only for like areas where you have to like spin it. In areas like this, it doesn't really make a difference. Oh gosh. It sucks that because I completely cracked the formula for this part too. And now it's just gone. I lost my mojo trying to cheat it. Oh, I'm like stuck on a perch. I'm just happy this isn't an area that I can fling myself off. Oh, I should mention, I think I got the ability to capture the switch working now. I know every time I try there's problems. I think I got it working now. And I know I say that every time it isn't working, but I'm serious this time. Wonder if they have this game for the Switch. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Wow, that was a lot of spaz. Slow and steady wins the race. It seems like even if you make your sensitivity really high, there's still some drag on getting this hammer to move. So it doesn't really change it. Oh yeah, the Game Awards happened yesterday, last night. I didn't get to see them because I was at the award... I was at the award show. I was in Atlanta, so I didn't get to see the results. But all I know is... Nier Automata didn't win Game of the Year. And Hat in Time didn't get a nomination. Which Nier Automata didn't deserve Game of the Year. But I would have liked a nomination. Because I'm a weeaboo. Not even a Best Waifu of the Year award. Honestly, kind of rigged. Once you learn the movement, you find it pretty fun. I don't believe you. Persona 5 won Best RPG. I don't know very much about Persona 5. All I know is that the developers or licensor or whatever is really stingy about, like, it being put on YouTube and, like, streamed and stuff. Which honestly is, like, a big way that I learn about games. I never heard very much about it. Was this for, like, the PlayStation, right? It's for that Nintendo thing? I don't have no Nintendo. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna drop here. And drop. I'm almost back to the boxes. So I can't afford to lose it all again. Oh. Tough, man. I'm trying to I can see why learning the controls will make it fun, because what I'm trying to do is place myself right to the right of the hammer, but it's hard to, because I'm still getting used to the feelies of it. Wear heelys to hide your feelies. I was trying to skate down the sidewalk with just my shoes through the snow today, and it made me kind of want heelys, because it would have been perfect. Careful, 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 careful. No, I'm not disrespecting heelys. Careful. Oh no. Oh no. I think I locked myself. Okay. We're gonna get out of this, guys. All I gotta do... Can't take this. I don't like this area. I do not like this area. You guys gotta believe. Okay, that's it. Wow. Your first instinct whenever you start falling is to flail and try to grab something, but often it just makes you slam on things and fall even further. It's quite unfortunate. Luckily, there's enough things in the way that you're bound to, like, lock onto something. Something. Once I get past the ladder, I feel like all of this difficulty is over. Just gotta get past the ladder. No!
Do not stand at my grave and cry.
Oh,
I am not there. I did not die. Mary Fry.
I was one jump away from clearing the area. Not that it would have been over, because there's still a lot of hella tedious parts to go through. But at least I'd be done with this. Okay. New strategy. Instead of, like, trying to beeline to the parts that I know, I'm just gonna take it slow and learn every part methodically. Right here, you can get up with a bounce, or if you get close enough, a pounce. Or a grounce could even work. It's like a grip with a little bit of a bounce on it. Here, I think grabbing... I think grabbing the top of the... I think grabbing the top of the wheelbarrow would be good. After the wheelbarrow. It just feels like an incomplete live commentary. Like I just have to pause and return to where I was. Once you get to the wheelbarrow, you jump up to this, then I'm flailing. The wheelbarrow is, like, hard to grip if you're moving more than one way. That was a good save. It was almost over right there. Let me know if I need to put a cooldown on this shirt thing. I don't want it to get posted too much. Which I know sounds weird, but I gotta conserve any actual chat I can get. Okay, now you guys are just being dicks. Must know my message or he will probably cry once he gets past this section. Well, it's been dragged out. Or it's been outposted. Ooh. You're gonna have to post it again. God, it's always that part right there. trying to like grab something there. Maybe instead of rushing to grab something, I should just let myself fall a little bit and work from there. Okay, resting. Remember what I said, you're never safe and you can always fall back all the way to the beginning. You're never clear an area. Just... Yeah, I wasn't under the impression that there's ever like a point where you saved a bunch of progress. It's just that I wanted to know, like, there's a point where you can, like, rest. That's all I needed to know. But thank you for, like, the heads up. More like Steele's album covers. People thought that the shirt, like, I just took the album, the Pinkerton art. I drew that. I used some references for the houses, but it's all, like, self-drawn. Thanks. Learning how to shade it was total ass. But fun, because I really like that style.